Hey y'all, what's up? How are you? Okay, so boy, am I excited and I like shocked and I'm like, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start sharing. If you're here joining me live, I want you to go ahead and type at me. Let me know you're here. Give me a hey, give me a what's up. Here we go. We've got a collective message. We're going to be using our beautiful Archangel Oracle, Archangel Fire Oracle specifically. Miss Deb is here. Yes, girl. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my God. Okay, so this is just mind blowing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share. Okay. So first of all, I have to say, going through the spiritual awakening can truly be such a roller coaster ride. And I am at the top. I'm like, yeah, woo, let's go. I mean, this is amazing. I feel amazing to share these messages. I feel amazed. My hair's a little crazy, as you can tell. I feel amazed to be on this ride. And so it just like you just gotta savor the moments is what I want to say. Okay. So for anyone that needs that message, first of all, let's just drop that there. So early this morning, I was doing I have a sacred routine. I get up in the morning. My vacuum cleaner usually wakes me up in the morning. Actually, it's not set on a timer, it just kind of goes off by itself. And it tends to go off around 4:14, or excuse me, 5:14. You know, this week's been a little rough. I've been up a couple times in the middle of the night. And so I think that's why I feel so amazing, right? Okay, so this morning I've really learned after I go into I have a routine where I get myself in my pillar of light. And I had somebody asking about that. So it's just, I go down to Mother Earth and I connect and I bring her light up to hold me in my heart center. And then I go up to my Heavenly Father and I merge my light with Him and bring Him down to my heart center. And I really kind of lock it in. And then I share and make this big pillar of light as far as it can go. And I pull it up and it comes down and around. And this is a grounding technique. Okay. And I learned it from Dr. Katana. I'm a Katana graduate, angelic coach. And it's part of my mission. And it opened me up for this part. And so what's so interesting is I know that that's a pay it forward, and I'm going to be doing the same for maybe many of you, which I think is amazing. But I was trying to get a message, trying, when you're getting messages from your angels and you're channeling, you can only do so many things at a time. So I knew that Archangel Jophiel had a message for me. And I want to share really quickly because I think it has value. I don't see I don't see the angels. Okay. I have a knowing that they're there. So I am a knower. I do have sight, but I don't really see with my eyes. I see with my heart. And I see like the dark energy. Okay. So I've always been an earth guardian. I'm a transmuter. And so I just wanted to mention that. So because we got this oracle and because of the beautiful oracle that we shared with the horses, right, the other day, oh my gosh, so amazing. I knew that the white horse was for me. So the oracle's for me too, you guys, for all of us, as happening one is happening for all. And I knew that white horse was going to be for me, but I always use my pendulum, and yes, the white horse was for me. And so I haven't had a chance to go back because sometimes when I'm in the moment, I don't really know what I'm saying. Okay. But anyway, I loved it because if the white horse was for you, and Deb, I think it's cool because the white horse, I believe, was for you. And we did this selection where we chose the cards. Okay. We used this oracle. I love it. It's so beautiful. And right away, our first card that we got was Archangel Zadkiel. And I have to be honest, I never really worked with him before, but he is the angel of the violet fire. And so, bada boom, bada bing, doing some sacred work with Mother Earth. this morning I knew that I had a message with Archangel Jophiel. And so I went into my channel. I said, "Do you have a message for me? Do you work for the light?" Yes, yes. So I went in. She wanted to show me something. So I tend to ask, "Do you want to show me because you want me to do something, or do you want to show me because you have a message?" And she shared that she just wanted to show me something. So I closed my eyes and she took me. I was seeing, at first, I thought it was me, okay, because, but I confirmed that I was looking at Mother Earth. And I also have a knowing that there was a portal closed in Egypt yesterday. So I was literally seeing her like on this timeline, kind of like on a table. And I was had a knowing, and I knew right away that I was in Egypt, and there was some falseness around Mother Earth. And then all of a sudden there was these knowings which have come from the beginning, where these portals into different timelines, portals going into Atlantis, going into Lemuria, going into Mu. And it's coming back at the beginning of my quest, where the dragons, were basically, the dragons were manipulated and their heartstrings were cut and made into a wand. And that's in the story of Harry Potter, which is probably why we're getting in those Potter stories. Everything is just magic and everything is creation, right? If you accept that, it's like what I'm going to take you through today is just incredible. Okay, so that's when everything split, and that's what I heard. That's when everything split. When we went from the 6 elements and we split into 12, because there was a manipulation to the timeline, to the grid, and it affected everybody after, including Mother Earth. And I was being shown that it affected our evolution. And now we're taking a step back into those step by step to get the authenticity. Okay, so this is happening, and I'm like, going with the flow, and I'm writing down the message. Okay. Oh, because she wanted me to write down a message. So I'm just kind of going with it. And then all of a sudden, meant to choose. Okay. Many will choose to be left behind. Okay. So now the message starts. Many will choose. This is from Archangel Jophiel. Many will choose to be left behind. It will not be too late, though, to ascend. Finding the way will also change. There has been an acceleration. Can you feel the anticipation? How Stella got her groove back. And I had to double check that because I was like, wait, what? And yeah, how Stella got her groove back. Trust, and you shall see, feel, know, smell, hear, taste the difference. The choice is yours. Before your new opportunities that catapult your soul, you are sovereign. You are free. Trust your instincts to be. And it was literally BEE, the animal. Your perspective, your view. You make the honey. You make the money. Goosebumps. The glass slipper, too. What's possible depends on you. Oh my God is right. Oh, yes. Okay. Tears. Yes, I understand that. So then I wrote down, because I was crying. Okay. Not yet, but I was in a little bit. So I was thinking, I had a thought and I wrote it down, and I was thinking, I know bees make honey, but I was thinking more specifically, like, how do they make honey? And I was sent, and I was like, okay, do you have an angel number? There's a routine that I'm getting down. No angel number. I was getting that there was a segue for me to make money. Okay, so I'm just going to talk for my personal self for just one moment, because I've been on this ride for a couple years, and now I'm getting emotional. I've been really trusting for a while, because I was a party light consultant. I still am, but the company changed, and I went from making, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars a month to being able to support my family to literally hundreds of dollars. And it's really changed our life. And it's been really stressful, especially since we've been having some issues with the food truck. Because we own a food truck, which is amazing and wonderful, except when the truck is not working. So it's been, and we're going into winter here. I live in Illinois. So, and it's supposed to be like the coldest winter. So I've been really kind of like talking to spirit and with the 1111 portal, really putting it out there. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm such a baby. You'll learn that about me. Okay. So anyway, um, I was like thinking about the bees, and for some reason, I was already going into like, I knew that this was a collective message. So I was figuring I was going to share a picture of a bee. And so I go to look for a picture, and I see the bees, and they're on the honeycomb, of course. And the honeycomb is, of course, and I noted it, and I was like, oh, it's a hexagon, right? So I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I thought it was an octagon, but it's really a hexagon. And I know they all go into their own little cell and things like that. But anyway, then all of a sudden I like flipped open my book and I opened to a page that was talking about teaching a class after the eclipse. And so bada boom, bada bing. Thanks, Deb. Same back to you. And so I had a knowing right away that not a knowing, I've known, but I just didn't know. I just didn't know. And now I know. And so I'm sharing it with you guys. Because I was supposed to teach, I'm supposed to teach a class. Okay. And I went to get this picture, and all of a sudden I'm like flipping on my phone, and I notice, I set my phone down and I notice the time, and the time is 12:21. You ever see those? I see 12 to 21, and I always hear flip the script. Always. Okay. 12 to 21, specifically 12 to 21. And you know what's nuts? Is if you take the numerology of 12 and 21, and if you add 12 to 21, you get 33. Now, why does that mean anything? Is because that's related to everything I'm about to share with you. 33 is about the authentic divine feminine. It's about allowing ascension to the sixth dimension, because the 33 is 6. And it's all about the third chakra, which many think is the solar plexus, but no, my friends. This is why I always tell you this. Our treasure chest, which is our Earth Star chakra, is number 1. Our root chakra, our sacral chakra. Okay, number 3, sacral chakra. Number 4, our solar plexus. Number 5, our heart chakra, right? And number 6, our higher heart chakra. So this is all about us stepping into the 6th dimension. A couple weeks ago, you may have saw, but I shared that we had gone into the 5th dimension. Mother Earth had ascended into the fifth dimension. So anyway, I went and was getting this stuff about what to do for my class, and I was like, oh my God. And then at 3, I wrote down the time. It was so specific. So like hours later, okay, at 3:17, I was called to do some sacred work. Before this, I was called to do some sacred work for Mother Earth. And at 3:17, I wrote it down here. I put, holy bleep, Mother Earth just ascended to the 6th dimension. What? I'm like, okay. Then at 3:23, 3, 2, 3. Okay. The mirrors. I had another message. Archangel Jophiel's got another message she wants to channel to me. And so I'm sitting down to channel again, and I get channeled. At least she can see, SEA. At least she is free. True blue, baby, I love you. Sorry. Then the tears start because I'm hearing Madonna. I'm literally hearing Madonna. The song True Blue Baby, I Love You. I am a product of the 80s. So I am very familiar with this song. But it's been a minute. So I go on YouTube because I know that I now have a channeled song. And it was just so amazing because I'm literally writing down, I'm so emotional. The Madonna. What I mean by that is Mother Earth's higher self is the Madonna, is Mary, Queen of the Angels. And so so then I go in and I click on the song, and all of a sudden there's numbers everywhere. They just like highlight and come to the forefront. I shared this. I just know like angel numbers. I just know what they say. And so I saw 403, and I wrote down structure, spirit, balance. 11 years. Everyone thinks 11 means karma. 11 means alignment. It means alignment. And then 50 million. That's how many angels have been involved in the ascension process for Mother Earth. In the video, you've got to watch the video if you haven't already. In the video, Madonna, she's wearing I mean, you won't even really recognize her because this is really early in her career. And in fact, this is her third album, number 3. And in the video, she's wearing black and blue. And all the colors are like from black and blue fading to a true blue. Okay. So all of a sudden at 102 in the video, and I didn't pause on it, my finger slipped down and it paused. I saw the white car. It's a white car convertible that she's driving in, a 1957, which is the numerology of a 22, which is the master builder number. We are in year 2022. And it's a Thunderbird. A Thunderbird. So, of course, bada boom, bada bing. Google, Native Americans say that the Thunderbird says it works, and how it works. Okay. Say that its works with the earth was watered. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like so excited. The Native Americans say that Thunderbirds work with the earth, that they water the earth and the vegetation grows. They have lightning bolts that come out of their eyes. And some say out of their beaks. They're huge. The beat of their wings is thought to represent thunder. They are portrayed to have an extra head in the abdomen. Now, I happen to note that this was happening at 4:44. Then I start to get even more emotional because I'm reading about the Thunderbird. I just want to share a couple things, okay? Because this is magical, and then we're going to do a collective message. And I'm sorry, I'm a big baby, but man, this is so cool. Okay, angel number. First of all, angel number 1221. I meant to share. I'm like, oh no, angel number, huh? And here it comes. Angel number 1220. This is what wants to be shared. Thank you to Sacred Scribes. Angel number 2021 is a message from your angels to maintain a positive attitude in regards to a current situation or an issue in your life. Remain positive and optimistic about the outcome, and this will manifest your desired results. Trust that you are lovingly supported and surrounded by your angels who are offering constant guidance and assistance. Angel number 2021 is a message to stay positive and maintain faith and trust in your angels and the universal energies as your feelings, beliefs, and thoughts will manifest. And I'm highlighting will manifest into your reality. Keep your focus on your desires, your positive expectations, the outcomes, and what you will receive in return. Release and let go of all negativity and give any fears or doubts to your angels for transmutation and healing. Angel number 2021 reminds you to be grateful for all the blessings in your life and for those yet to come. When you express an attitude of gratitude, you manifest even more blessings. Your angels ask you to follow your divine path with passion and purpose. Last note, angel number 1221 tells you that your reality is what you make it. And the reason I was bawling is because of my sacred work. Many of you know I have the attunements. And how do you think I learned about all these attunements? Is I use them in my sacred work for myself, for my family, for Mother Earth, for my ancestors, and for my husband's ancestors. And, you know, it was just so emotional watching this song. And if you were here the other day, we kept getting 11s, right? We kept getting 11s and 33s. And if you go in the video at the diner has a clock and it literally says 11:33. I am not joking. What? Then they're doing this cute little dance. True blue, baby, I love you. And it's like this glove, and X marks the spot. Remember we were talking about that? I'm just like, what? I just kept seeing all these numbers. And then there's this part at 2:22 where the sun bursts out of the sky, searching my whole world for you. And then you see all these colors in the background. Man, it's just so cool. So I just wanted to share with you how sometimes the magic comes in. At the very end, there were more numbers, the likes and the subscribes, and I saw 211, 611, and I heard mission alignment, integrate alignment. So that's my message. Hi, Trish. Oh, I thought Trish was here too. You guys have the same last name. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grab my angel oracle, and I go and I grab. What do I grab? I went and grabbed my crystal oracle because they're the same box, and so I open it up, and I'm not even realizing I'm just getting ready. I grab the book out. This is no joke. I am not joking. I grab it out and I open, and what is right here? Number 33. And what's crazy is I shared on my birthday last year that I bought this for a birthday present for myself because I noticed it it fell over on a shelf, and I noticed the center card, which is what? Carnelian. What did I share, which is number 33? What did I share that I got in the mail? Didn't order carnelian. So let's start off with that really quickly because we had Archangel Sandalphon start us off with the collective message the other day. And what color cape was he wearing? He is known to be part of the rustic orange ray. And so I wanted to share with you carnelian because we are talking, as is happening to one, is happening to all. And the reason that many people call the void, if you ever heard of the void, okay, the void is like the dark, right? It's like you just kind of slip into it. I'm not going to go into that right now, but I know why it's been called the void. It's been called the void because of this manipulation to Mother Earth's sacral chakra, and it has now been undone. It has now been undone. Carnelian is the stone of great creativity and flexibility. This potent ally stimulates and balances the sacral chakra and can be renewed and can renew vitality and enhance creative pleasure. Our natural curiosity is aroused through working with this crystal. Thus, our minds and hearts are directed to finding solutions and opportunities. We're almost done, I swear. This is the crystal to have around if you're experiencing an upheaval or great changes in your life. Hello. Its vibration is a tonic for your strained nerves and helps to settle fears. And then one more thing that wants to be shared is it reminds me of coral, which takes me back to another message, if you feel called, another oracle from the coral that came for animal wisdom, which is, an orangey pink. And it says that this oversoul, this mandala, okay, helps to recalibrate the patterns. So it's talking about carnelian. It recalibrates the patterns and images and pictures stored within our subconscious, those subconscious scripts. This mandala is a warm, inviting orange hue that has around its edges soft rose pink. And so what I loved about all of this is how it's just like led to one thing after another. So then I grabbed the oracle and my pendulum, and there's some spreads in the back, and I'm asking my pendulum, which one should we do? And sure enough, we're doing the star spread, which is a 6-card spread. Are you feeling this? 25:16 on the clock is what I see. I know I've been like going on and on. So let's get to it. So beautiful. I am just literally blown away. I'm not going to lie. I'm literally blown away. And I'm looking for, hold on, I've got the book. I don't have the oracle. Okay, sorry. Now I've got the oracle. I thought I had it here with me. So we're going to do the star spread. I'm going to do the cards with you. This is message for the collective, for each and every single one of us. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead. And first of all, take a moment to put this entire recording in a bubble of protection filled with God's love, light, and joy. Angels of the highest light, please put us in a bubble filled with God's love, light, and joy. Violet fire to transmute any and all lower vibrations. Archangel Michael, please fortify this bubble with your blue electric fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to shuffle in your energies, our energies. Okay, and right away, I go to number 39. Oh my God. Look, I'm sorry, but this is like blowing my mind. Okay, and what do you see here? Well, we see the earth. When we see what appears as all this silver holding the earth. And it's number 39. And it says Shekinah. And I'm sure we'll get familiar. But my goodness, is this beautiful. And look at the flower medicine. The flower medicine, which is part of the attunements. So whenever I do the attunements, and I build on the attunements, but the attunements come through, and I've learned that they've morphed. Just like when you use a crystal, it helps the vibration can take an energy away, right? It can switch the energy, but everything must be in balance, as is universal law. So the flower medicine comes in behind and rewrites the script, okay? And it is pure and it is divine. And so that's what the work I do. Now, when you go and catch the attunements, okay, and many of you have, and you catch them, and guess what's going to be dropping? I thought it was black tourmaline. It's not meant yet. I meant to drop carnelian and peonies. So I hope to do that tomorrow. Just bear with it. You'll see when I go live. I'll share it. And these are really great meditations, okay? They're fantastic. They're unbelievable. And you can drop a comment if you've done them, okay? But basically, those are like in the minute, okay? So they're like, you go and you feel good. It's like yoga. You go and you feel good. And then, the energy can come back. My class that I'm going to be teaching, called the Rainbow Bridge, I've taught the class already once, but it's morphed so much. And it's learning how our heart is the gateway, but how we're like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and our chakras literally work together to communicate to the universe. We are multidimensional. So a lot of the things that are happening to us, okay, or for us, I like to say, is we're out of touch because some of it's happening on other dimensions. And on other dimensions, specifically the first 4 dimensions, from our heart down, because you know that I view each dimension as a chakra. And so it makes so much sense why we have so many health issues and yada, yada, yada. Okay. So that's the short version. And what my class is going to be doing is not only will you be getting these attunements, but we will be moving them. I thought anybody could do it, but one of my sacred gifts is I'm able to not only give you the attunement, send it to your grid, okay, where really all everything that is about you goes. It's just knowledge, but I'm able to move those files from your grid, and I'm able to place them in your chakra system. And this movement of these combinations of flowers and the crystal, what they do, not only do they help you cleanse your chakras and keep them in a vibration that is totally going to blow your mind, but they also create shields to your chakra, to the front and back of your chakras. So they make you more resilient. And so they literally allow you to be in your authentic blueprint as was meant. Okay? So, because as your vibration goes up, as you go through ascensions, the abilities of what everybody can do changes. And the abilities of the archangels. And the reason that this is such a beautiful and so synchronistic, I just received this, as you know, on Wednesday. The beauty of the fifth dimension and above is you can start to harness the powers for yourself, because we are one of the all, right? So this is just so beautiful. Let's get into the collective message. Let's do another shuffle. Archangel Samuel, number 9. Yeah, there's a huge healing at hand. It's happening to that heart chakra, that higher heart. Because when the heart chakra starts out, it's green. Believe it or not, a lot of people are like, what? Chakra is green? It's not red, it's not pink. No, but it becomes the pink, the higher activation of your heart chakra becomes the pink. And this is all about Archangel Samuel. Look at all the beautiful roses. Look at the birds here in the background. Oh my gosh, it's just stunning. I love these cards. And notice the stairway, okay? And so there's this element of taking steps, and that's what's been happening. That's what we're doing. And, the next step is the 7th, and then the 8th, and 3155. Something magical is going to happen at that. Yeah. 4, balance, oneness, 55, huge shift. Okay. Huge shift in alignment. So here we go. We're going to start with the first card of this spread is talking about spirit, the higher self, divine guidance, and energetic influences. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull the cards. And then, as you know, this is new for me. This is a newer deck. So we're going to go into the book and pull some things. Okay. So let's go ahead and go here, and I'll show you the spread. So we cut that. We've got our first card. Oh my God. Deb, you on with me still? Who else is on? This was the final card in pile number 1, the white horse. This was the confirmation card. Wow. Blowing my mind. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So this is talking about the higher self, the divine guidance, the energetic influences from Spirit. I definitely see a balancing beam. We see balloons. I see a lot of gold, a lot of orange. Okay. And then if we look, I'm going to turn the card around. There's this element of half and half. Okay. We see the short here, the long here. We see the shortness of the hair here. Okay. So the left, this is the left. Hello. And look at this. Okay. I'm seeing so much more. The left is tilted down, lower than the right. And there's this balance that we're trying to get into. This is the divine feminine. This is the divine masculine. Okay. And look at the left foot. No, the right foot is taking forward. So what happens is the divine feminine, who is blinded. Look at, she is blinded. Okay. But she's also got a hat on. So if you're really resonating with the message of the white horse, I really want you to, you're going through a crown activation as well, okay? So really keep that crown. Notice it's a black hat. Keep those, keep any and all shadows that are trying to get you off of balance, okay? Because you're going down, 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 down into, your lower chakras. This is this ray, the orange ray, the rustic ray. She follows Sandalphon. If you remember, we got all of them, 11, 12, 13. And these are all talking about the Earth Star chakra. So this is talking about going into that treasure chest and alchemizing. And I was mentioning on the other day that the balloons, this is a great way to recalibrate your stressors, is you can blow into a balloon and you can release those anxieties, right? So this is like what we were talking about. Okay. Now notice, I didn't notice until now, but I'm noticing now. I've got to turn it around to look. There are two different pictures. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cool. Okay. So on the left hand side, the divine feminine, look at the circus tent. I'm hearing not my monkey, not my circus, is what I'm hearing right now. Look at the fact that it's like this pinnacle, okay? The gold on top of, and I'm going with church because my family is Greek, and in fact, to me, it looks like one of those Greek Orthodox churches because they have the golden. Wow, just truly beautiful. And then on the other side, which is the masculine, okay, we've got some other things. First of all, we see this brightness. It almost looks okay. That's that balloon. Okay, those are the balloons, the orange balloons. But look at it's like, oh my God, I didn't even notice the pillars here. The pillars. Wow. The pillars of light in between the pillars. Holy moly. Okay. You guys, I think we're in the right department. So crazy. I know. Mind blowing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There's going to be more there. Now we're going to go. The next card is talking about the air. Oh, so we've got the elements. Okay, awesome. Oh, by the way, I was reading about the Thunderbird. Yeah, I'm going to share a separate post on the Thunderbird. You're talking about mind blowing. Oh my God, the Thunderbird, the lightning. Yeah, what it does is it hits the water, the sacred waters. Remember how we were talking about this? So many synchronicities. But the air is coming up next. It's the thoughts, the ideas, the opinions. A lot of times, this refers to the air can refer to the actual guides and angelic realm, but that's here already. This is more the mental mind. Okay, so we've got the mental mind coming up. I swear, you saw me shuffle these. This was the other card I pulled. I'm sorry. This is like blowing my mind. Like literally. What in the heck? So this is totally, I'm hearing in the channeled message. I don't remember which horse it was, but it was talking about be a sleuth. I'm getting like, I'm definitely getting, not Shakespeare, but like, what's his name? Dear Watson. Uh, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name, but drop it in the comments. I'm sure you know. I'm just like, my mind is so blown. I just can't even deal. So we've got number 13 here. So we've got this element of steps, okay? But there's these books, there's paintbrushes. So I'm really starting to feel, though, that this is the message of the next horse. And I'm not really sure. I can grab my journal here, but I have a sense that maybe the red horse was talking about being the sleuth, going in, or no, maybe it was the yellow horse because I see the paintbrushes and that was the one that was painted. I'm not familiar with this card, so we'll go back to it. But I do see that he's got like a pamphlet in his hand and he's got an old writing instrument. Okay. And look at the angels are giving him messages. So to me, that this is talking about that in the mental ability, and you can see this light. Okay. Sherlock Holmes, thank you. So just like Sherlock Holmes, he would just have these drops of insight, okay? And this is the element of the divine feminine. This is called inspired thought. You have these out of nowhere moments, okay? These insights, right? And this is what you take action on. You don't take action on everything. You take action on inspired thoughts, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here with the angels. I'm seeing the angels here, the cherubs specifically. So we'll check into that card, okay? Number 3 is the water, the emotional influences, okay? I just love this. So we've got Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel coming forward with his ruby red fire. And let's take a look at this card. It's my first time bringing it out. I'm seeing all this destruction. Okay, well, first of all, I'm seeing a lot here. First of all, we've got a definite, what appears a definite masculine energy. And here on the left, we've got literal fire. Okay. And what I was sharing about carnelian, there are some old ancient myths about when you heat carnelian, when you fire the carnelian, that it can actually I'm going to have to share that. I don't remember it exactly, but like there's something about heating it, okay? Heating it. We're going to get familiar with this. Archangel Uriel, number 6, okay? Which makes sense that there's that integration here in the water, which is the sacral chakra. That is where our sacral waters are held. That's number 3. Let's go ahead and get number 4. Zachariel. Oh my gosh, this is such a stunning card. Wow. So this is talking about the earth, the physical influences, the obstacles, and the practical solutions. And look at that egg, the golden egg. And it's like, it to me, it looks like the sun. And, I can't wait to learn more about these. And we've got the peacocks here. Now, peacocks definitely have crystals embedded in their feathers. Did you know that? It's unbelievable. So they have them embedded, and I'm seeing, okay, let's keep going with that divine. I'm seeing the feminine here and the masculine here. And there's this iridescence, this whiteness, right? To this but she's turned. So she's receiving the light here. She is looking at the sigil, actually, of Zachariel, number 20, which number 20 is all about mission. Okay, mission, 0, spirit. So this is about bringing the mission to spirit. Okay, and so then we have in the middle with these beautiful turquoise wings. Okay, and I love that because we've been getting the turquoise and the straggler daisy are all about that attunement in specific is for the throat chakra, and it's all about all about your authenticity. Okay, and so that's the message I've been getting. It's like we're going into that sacral chakra, we're aligning it as was always meant to be. And through like bada boom, bada bing, Archangel Uriel to me is the root chakra. We'll see what it is here. And so it goes in and it helps with the safety measures in the root chakra. So that's a great thing to balance on. The root chakra communicates with who? Your ancestors, okay, which is up in your soul star. So there's just a lot happening that goes to your crown, okay? So there's just a lot of everyone thinks it's just one chakra. No, this is a communication system, okay? It is a communication system. And the earth is literally wanting to bring the peacock is a symbol of what? Abundance. The golden egg, the golden age is hatching. You are a golden egg. Those of you who come here, I've done another oracle which was talking about if you came to this oracle, you are an Atlantean. You are a higher up Atlantean. And when I'm speaking about Atlantis, I am talking about the gods. Now, when I'm saying that, it's not sacrilege, okay? Because we are all made in God's divine image. We are one. We are one of the all. You see? We are one of the all. So that is the earth. The number 5 card is the fire. Our desires. Wow. The best action to take. I'm loving this card coming out, number 19. A lot of reasons that I'm loving this is because we've been talking about the sacral chakra, okay? We've been talking about, and I've been getting a lot of messages about the divine. The divine feminine is often from the beginning in my journey has been the dragon, okay? Has been the dragon. And the dragon has the ability to shapeshift into all the different everything. And it was because of the manipulation on the Atlantean timeline that the dragon, the feminine, was forced to shapeshift over and over and over, never feeling good enough, never feeling in the right place at the right time at 44:44 on the clock. What? Oh my gosh. And we've been talking about getting in the current. Oh man, I'm loving this. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. There is so much on here. I mean, these cards are so stunning. And then the sixth one. What is the highest probable outcome? What is the highest probable outcome? Wow. Wow. Asriel. This is so synchronistic for me in particular. I know it may not be synchronistic for you, but it is for me. First of all, we're going from the 19 to the 18, and we're going back to who? The Watchman, the original manipulator, the one that came down and changed everything from Asriel to Israel, is what we're doing, folks. Okay? This is blowing my mind. It literally is blowing my mind. So, wow. He's wearing this cloak. Okay, there's more here for us. And of course, on the bottom, confirmed on the bottom, which is like the overall read, we had the Shamuel. So here we have the heart chakra. Now, let me tell you, if your communication system was off, as was with Mother Earth, as is happening for one, is happening for all, if we all in our DNA carried the void, the dark manipulation, okay? And if we all carried this, would it not affect the heart chakra? I say yes, it would. Okay. We see this dark green, inner earth almost. And what's amazing to me is we were talking about the higher heart. We're unlocking the higher heart. We're going and getting rid of the manipulation. Asriel, this is all about, and this is related to COVID. This is big, y'all. Watch for my book. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. And, my journey has been so amazing. And I know that I am meant to speak of this. And in fact, it's pretty ridiculous, but when I hear a crow, I know at that moment I need to reset the grids. That's how in touch I am with y'all. Okay. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. What I'm trying to do is show you this is for all of us. Okay. So there are more messages here in the star spread. All right. Let's go ahead and find out. We're going to start with that first card, number 12. We've been on for a while, and I apologize. You just never know what's going to happen. Actually, I'm not going to apologize because this is just so freaking cool. Okay. But yeah, we've got balance. Yeah, we were getting that, okay? We were getting that. This archangel is known as the keeper of divine balance, and she's associated with intimate partnerships and is shown here as half man, half woman, Russian circus performer. And he or she helps us maintain individuality while acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things. So we're getting 12 to 21 flip the script. And the message I was getting in the 12 was, we are one, and that affects your mission. And then the 21, your mission affects the one. This is flipping the script. And this is where we've been held back for some millennium. I'm just going to say it loud and proud. This is a big day, y'all. This is a really big day. Notice her feet or his feet, that they're bare. So grounding is really important part of keeping in balance. And that's being highlighted right now from spirit. Okay. So her message, human beings have the innate need to interact with others. I will help bring balance to your love life and relationships, and above all, have a good relationship with yourself. So we're being highlighted from this archangel to really focus on our relationships. And for those of you that have been drawn here as a spiritual awakening, those of you that are resonating with the white horse, I have an important message for you that I think we shared, and I want to share it again. Is some of you there's this volatility right? This is from the manipulation of the Azrael. This is the manipulation of bringing darker energies to you than you deserve. Okay. However, everything has purpose. Everything has purpose. How can you be the divine teacher? Remember, when you see me pull this, you are a divine teacher. Okay. How can you be the divine teacher if you don't have the experiences? And this is another thing that I believe that we're going to be seeing for those that are drawn to this particular is the ancestral healers. Okay. As everyone should be. There's this belief that there's only one in the family. No, everybody can heal their ancestral line in different ways. Okay. And then they claim sacred knowledge. So we're talking about balance in relationships. And specifically, what are we talking about with these portals that have been closing the last couple days in Atlantis and then yesterday in Egypt? They're both still in the middle of closing. Okay. It takes 3 days for a portal to close. 3 days. How do I know this? Oh boy, is this girl have a lot of experience with portals. But anyway, 3 days for it to close fully. All right. And so there's just a lot of timeline shifting, timeline jumping, a lot of different things. So just take these anxieties and blow them into the balloon and let them go. Take some time to get and do some of these meditations. Maybe some music will be helpful for the sacral chakra in particular. Okay, we're highlighting the sacral chakra, and we're also highlighting the Earth Star chakra. So you can just Google Earth Star chakra. Okay, Earth Star chakra, which I lovingly have been calling Pandora's box. Okay, all right. So when you open that, yeah, you are exposed to something new. And this is a heart chakra activation. All right. So there's so much more to share. Okay. There's a lot of about this angel. We're going to share that tonight. But this is talking about the diamond fire alchemy pendulum of partnership is what this is referred to. This is a powerful exercise to do either alone or with a partner. Invoke Archangel Soquit Hazi to join you. And then it goes through all these different things. But which I don't think we should take the time to do today. But maybe we can just do a breakout card on her. Maybe I can do a short. Okay? So I love that. Now the second one was our next one. We were getting the elements of the air. Remember? The mind. The mind. And we had number 13. Now, number 13 is all about creativity. And we are sitting here talking about the archangels of the orange ray, which include who? They include Sandalphon. They include these other two. Those are the three. And they're coming up back-to-back readings. Come on. So amazing. Crystal associations. First one listed, carnelian. Okay. Wow. So this particular angel is talking about creativity. We're now referring to the mind. Okay. So we're referring to the mind and using, he's known as the angelic muse. And I was just about to say, using your creativity and your imagination to know that that this is what's coming through right away. We're going through these timeline shifts as we have these adjustments. This is happening to all of us. So how can you use your imagination? How can you use your mind to, recode those subconscious scripts? How can you recode some of this energy that was never meant for you in the first place? Are you with me? Okay. How can you use the angels as a muse? How can you allow the insights to come? You are the creator. Don't allow doubts to hold you back. You are gifted an inspiration and you can do it. All you have to do is start. Begin your creation today. Begin your creation today. And we mentioned Sherlock Holmes. And what is all stories, all movies, they're all what? Creation. Creation. Okay. And they're left here and they talk to us, don't they? That's what's so crazy. Okay. So the third one we had was Archangel Archangel Uriel. And this is the integration process. The integration, because there's like this fire, there's this There's this cleansing, right? That the violet fire has brought in. So there's this cleansing going on. And while the cleanse is happening, the ruby red, okay? First of all, before we even go into that, this might resonate, is I did do the ruby and the clover meditation. And that particular meditation is for your earth star chakra. Okay, so that's actually literally coming up as a way to assist you in holding your crown, okay? Because the ruby, this is all set in the King Arthur time frame. And it's all about not allowing the energy around you to change, to let that crown fall off your head. Okay. It's all about taking that regal position, right? That regal position. This is interesting because I wonder if these are talking about the four horses. Okay. I really wonder. Anywho, because I'm getting the black horse right there. All right. So number 6, Archangel Uriel. First of all, let's see. He is associated with the red ray. I knew it. He is associated with the red ray, the color red. It's talking about the base chakra, the base of the spine, the root chakra. Okay. We're talking about grounding, stability, forgiveness. So if you're feeling very ungrounded, that ruby ray, that ruby and clover is going to be really healing for you in your root chakra. Okay. So this is talking about dense energies. So Uriel is coming forward with a message for us all. And his message is about salvation. He is the fire of God or the flame of God. He literally, I've learned, allows you to balance your light body. So sometimes when you're feeling these dense energies, it's because your light body needs to be released. This is especially true, Deb. I was talking about if you resonate with being a transmuter, where you absorb energies and then they need to be cleansed. That is actually part of your gifting purpose. That is actually part of your walk. And this actually might be talking about the need to do that. To call upon Archangel Uriel, you can sit in the actual sun. Don't directly look at it. Okay, it's a portal. But what you can do is sit in the ray of the sun and ask Archangel Uriel to cleanse and bring your light body into balance. I felt the need to share that. The message: let go of anger and unforgiveness and let my flame of love illuminate your heart. I can free you from your emotional pain. And where do all emotions come from? The sacral chakra. Like literally, no joke here. If you do not know the right words to say, what? I will call upon me and I will speak through your heart. So, I mean, first of all, I just shared the words to say. So that was just amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I think we got the great message there about how we can keep that fire in check. Okay. How we can. I just turned to this bonus meditation from, there's a lot in this, but I really love because her journey is very similar to mine. So I love that. So yeah, so this is a third call, emotional influences. So how fitting is that? The fourth card we got was the earth, the physical influences, the obstacles, and the practical considerations. Okay. Definitely not familiar, but here we were getting mission spirit. So when I see the number 20, that's what I always get. That's like the number. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful and it makes sense. These are the archangels of the blue ray. Okay. From the pale blue, true blue, baby, I love you, to indigo, we're talking about the throat. We're talking about authenticity. And this is what I've been getting with the dragons from the beginning. It's like there was this manipulation, and the dragon, you often see in a lot of different oracle, a lot of different things. You see the red dragon and you see the blue dragon, right? So to me, and oftentimes the caduceus. So the red dragon is the one that feels unsafe. It feels exploited. It feels volatile. It blows up like a volcano. And the blue one is the blue ray. And so this is just like bringing it all together, is that really getting authenticity coming forward here. Okay. Oh my God. I love this. I just noticed celestite, which I thought was for the crown chakra, but no. This is so crazy because it's literally listing all the crystals I have attuned to. Celestite, satellite, lapis lazuli, and all three of those, or not the celestite, but the other two will be in the class that I'm offering. Okay, number 20. Oh, look at that. We're not even in that. We're at the cusp of that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. We're at the cusp of that. But we're in the turquoise ray, okay, which is the higher heart. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so we're in the right department. We're right here. The thalamus, the higher heart. I mean, this is so cool. We're talking about graceful surrender. This is the angel of surrender. His name means remembrance of God, and he asks us to remember that we do not have to carry our burdens alone. His message is the material aspect life is only temporary. Gently release any attentions to me. When you surrender, you open to receive that which is truly yours. This too shall pass. Beautiful. So Zachariel helps us to surrender to the divine when we have nowhere else to turn. And trust me, it can feel like that. Okay, it can feel like that. But remember, for those of you that are walking this path, the Ascended Master path, it is a series of challenges and gifts in between. And it's all about surrender and trust. Because yes, we are aspects of the all, but we are not those aspects until we continue to rise in those vibrations and frequencies to be able to achieve those different aspects. Just gorgeous. Okay, let me see if there's anything on that turquoise ray. So, literally getting turquoise, which is a meditation. So, for those of you that are really resonating with this one, if you're having a really hard time, you need some help surrendering, you can do the turquoise and the straggler daisy meditation. And what I love about that particular meditation is very deep, and it helps release subconscious scripts. The subconscious scripts. These are all connecting. Are you seeing the connection here? Are you seeing it? I'm really seeing the connection here in the cards. How the elements are all coming together to allow you to manifest. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Okay. Also part of the turquoise ray was the mermaid. And this was coming from the fire, the desires, the best action to take. So this is coming up for the best action for us to take at this moment, at this time. And it's all about cleansing. Allow yourself to be cleansed of all that is no longer serving you in preparation for growth and renewal. If you are contemplating a detox or a lifestyle change, this card is a validation that you are on the right path. The gentle flowing fuel is what her name is, fuel. And I love that because I'm thinking of actual fuel to allow your car to run. Remember we talked about the car, the Thunderbird? Wow. Is to help cleanse the planet and ourselves of any debris, toxins, negative emotions, and emotions. Fuel works closely with Archangel Ariel, the garden of nature and air, to protect and nurture Mother Earth. Fuel also helps us to understand and manage our emotions as they ebb and flow, just like the water and the power of the moon. Wow. This is really, really beautiful. This is talking about those subconscious scripts and how it's happening for one is happening for all. And for those of you that feel guided, it's like watching your astrology. There's so many bigger pictures as we're growing. And as you're moving on the path, it's like different parts and aspects become more important. And the astrological aspect is very, very, very big. Okay. It's really, really big. Okay. So I just love this card, and I love the synchronicity with the fact that the Atlantean timeline, we literally were talking about how I was told that a portal, a huge, gigantic portal that came in and influenced that timeline, has been closed. So let's just see what this last card has to say. Definitely feeling. All right, I'm getting it. Look at it. Are you seeing it? Let's stick with the half and half. Okay? Look at this angel's wing on the right. This is the right side, the masculine. This is the left side. And look at, oh my God, this is like I'm getting trickster energy for sure. He's holding his hand out. Come with me, my dear. Just come this way. Oh no, I've got your back. Don't you worry. We've got you. And there's these leaves coming out here. Okay? On the left side, we have the crow and we have the lantern. And then we see in the background, it's like a really shady, smoky forest. I'm feeling the fog. Okay. So let's go. And isn't this interesting in the cards that we chose? Just real quick. The other day, we had the element of the steps because we had 11, 12, 13. And look at the 12 and the 13 came up officially in this reading, and Sandalphon was the first collective. Okay, 11, 12, 13, right? Now there's this element of steps in the cards that we've been sharing, and it's going backwards 20, 19, 18. 18, the vibration of a 9. Whenever you see a 9 from me, it means healing. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what message Azrael is going to have for us. Oh boy, do I have a lot to say about Azrael. I really do. Okay, so let's see. As my throat chakra, Azrael is talking about transitions. Known as the angel of death, Azrael isn't at all as scary as his name suggests. In fact, he perhaps is the kindest and gentlest of all the archangels. Interesting. Just like the mysterious cloaked guardian leading the way, a treacherous bridge in his card, he's associated with bringing comfort and reassurance in times of intense transition. Azrael not only guides souls that are crossing over, he gently separates the soul from the body at death and sets the spirit free. But he also gives guidance and reassurance to those in counseling professions. Like Raphael, Azrael can help your heart to heal in times of loss, grief, and hardship. He is especially present during a bereavement. Message: you're in a major point of transition. Release all that is currently falling away with love. Remember that after death, there's always comes a rebirth. If you've pulled this card following the loss of a loved one, this message comes as a validation that the angels are guiding you, guiding their way safely through the veil. Wow. So I get some different messages about Azrael in my healing process, that he is associated with the green ray. Okay. We're talking about unconditional love. I love that the peppermint's here. I love that emerald's here. It's part of that's actually one of the, that's not part of this class. That'll be part of the next class. But, definitely we were getting that heart chakra there. And that's what this card awakening is about. Whether you're entering or going into, it's like it's a trust. It's a giving over. Okay. And there we go. We've got the spammers. So on the very last one, we have number 9. Okay. We've got number 9, which is just, right away I saw flip the script, because here's a 6. And when you turn it upside down, we've got the 9. Wow. So last message we're going to share. This is for the collective. Is happening one is happening for all. I'm going to be starting my class December 1st, and it's an 8-week class. And in this class, you will get familiar with 8 specific, your communication system. You'll get familiar with the 8 major chakras and how they communicate to the universe. You'll be able to understand the laws of the universe as they're integrated also in our chakra system. And you will get the attunements, and not just as a meditation, not just in the moment. They will actually be placed in your chakras, and you will be able to use them every single day of your life moving forward to actually literally on demand be able to activate those chakras, those attunements, the crystal and the actual, excuse me, the crystal and the actual flower, the plant medicine. They work together and they create shields around your chakras. Are you with me? This is like cray cray, but it's what, but I'm getting that that's what's needed to be able to enter, to go from as real to is real. What I mean by that is you want to shed all these dark emotions in the end, okay? Then it's all about, you can't shed that until the 8th dimension. So we're still ascending, okay? We're still going up. And that's where we shed our shadow self. That's what I've been shown. That's where we shed our shadow self, okay? And become, you know, true, true blue, baby. True blue, baby. I love you. And that's what's coming up next, the throat chakra. That's our next, the 7th dimension. And then what's the 8th dimension is actually in the face. Is it the third? I think it's actually the third eye. Then the pineal gland, then the pituitary gland, then the crown chakra, then the soul star. Okay. But as it's happening, there's highways between all of them. Okay. So what we're doing to what this massive thing that's happening collectively for our sacral chakra, 144, 44 on the clock. Are you freaking kidding me? I love it. It is because that's just is so cool. And because these are all initiations in our alignment, okay? And as is happening in the sacral chakra is going to affect the highway to the third eye. And this you will learn in the class as well. Okay. So I want you to watch for these class. And if you're interested, go ahead and let me know. And we can talk one-on-one about the class, about the price, about everything that's going to be happening. It's definitely going to be amazing. And just like it's been as it's been life changing for Mother Earth, I know it's going to be, and for myself and for my family, I know it's going to be life changing for you. I really, really do. Okay. So if you feel called, I want you to drop that. But we were looking at number 9. Okay. We're looking at number 9. Sorry, this book is kind of hard to find the numbers a little bit. Oh, here she is. Shamuel, love and relationships. So isn't it interesting? We started here and we were talking about the balance in our relationships. And now Archangel Shamuel wants to talk about love and relationships. Her message is open your heart and let yourself be cherished. Always remember that you are loved, for you are made of love. Archangel Shamuel is known as the angel of the heart. Weren't we saying that? The loving one. The name Shamuel comes from the word leka. The lenakim in Hebrew, which means comfort and compassion. Shamuel's pure love can release sorrow from your heart and guide you towards forming an open-hearted, balanced relationships. Call on this angel to attract romance or when you need to resolve an issue with loved ones. Whenever this being is around, you may get a fluttery butterfly feeling in the pit of your stomach. Shamuel is sometimes portrayed as a masculine angel, but she can be attributed with the soft feminine energy, as depicted in this oracle card. She often arrives surrounded with springtime green and deep pink, the colors of love and compassion. Call upon Shamuel to open your heart chakra and to release any misunderstandings, hurts, or rejections caused by like this false grid, okay, caused by some of this. I don't want to say manipulation, but it's what we carry in our DNA, and it affects all of us, okay? That's the thing. It affects all of us, and it affects how we interact with one another. She will infuse relationships with a perfect unconditional love, which is what the heart activation is all about. Shemuel is the angel charged with finding lost things. Oh my goodness. And she can help you locate anything that's lost, misplaced keys, new friends, your career path, and even your soulmate. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you for joining me today, you guys. I'm seeing behind that. I was like, is that the Thunderbird? I was like, no way. Wow. Okay. So we can keep going on and on and on, right? We can keep looking at these beautiful cards. Oh my gosh, the twins, blinded, alignment coming. I mean, we can just keep going from the bottom. Wow, stepping into our power, high priestess. And there we've got number 3 back into that root chakra. I'm just saying we could go on and on. We're just taking a beautiful look at these cards. And there he is, Archangel Michael. Come to save the day. Cassiel. It's beautiful, these cards are. So I'm just kind of showing them. I hope you enjoyed this collective message as much as I enjoyed giving it. Yeah, here's this element of this fire and ice. No inverses. There she is. So we started here. So what is the elements that we keep getting, you guys? Look at how many cards were in between. See, I don't know why I did that, but I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're talking about going to the 8th dimension, and we're talking about Mother Earth ascending step at a time. Ugh, gotta love it. Gotta love it, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Watch for my next live. My next live is going to be dropping soon. You never know what oracle's going to come in between, because I have to tell you, it's just like coming in like it's hot. Deb says, I am interested. Okay, girl. Awesome. We'll go ahead and, you know what? We're Facebook friends. Go ahead and let me know. We're going to be starting class on Thursdays. It's going to be every Thursday. And I'm still doing some of the stuff, but definitely let's chat sometime over this next couple days. We can chat about what the class is, what's involved, answer any questions. But yeah, I think it's perfect for you, my dear. I really do. Okay, you guys. So with that, at 1:17:44, again, blowing my mind in my sacred work, because we're on challenge number 17. And we're moving to the 44, which is what? 33 is the 6th dimension. What's 44, y'all? The 8th dimension. Talk to you soon. Peace out.